Hello. Good evening again. Welcome to this week Pro E Academy's sharing tonight. So today we'll come to episode 59. So before I start today's topics, I do need your help. So can you please share this live to your friends and families that you invite them to join in so that you can learn more about today's topics. Can you Airbnb your condo? Okay, I give you about a few seconds to share it out. So we'll do it as well. Okay, let's get started today. So hope you enjoy your holidays for the past few days. So let me share my screen. Okay, so you might see my screen now. Okay, I think you can see my screen. Okay, good. Hold on now. Okay, so today's topic is going to share on this. Can you Airbnb your condos? Okay, first of all, excuse me. Okay, so Airbnb in Malaysia, I think most people I think quite familiar with this. I think during the past few days, I think most of the Airbnb are fully booked. So that looks about. Actually, this is in 201 actually. For this, you can see, I think the majorities of Airbnb, I think grow. There's a lot actually in Kota Kinabalu the times. So you can see the total host earning in is USD 48.1 million. Before the COVID, I think this is during the 2018. And the latest I get from the internet will be the 2019, whereby you can see the domestic in Malaysia, they generate quite a lot of income on this tourist is 2.67 million compared to internationals, even though before COVID, mostly I think still domestic. They do, I think, given quite a lot of returns compared to the internationals. So based on this, you can see, I think if the latest, I think we have in 2020. So eventually, the Airbnb already back to about 50%. Okay, 50% of occupancy rates. Okay, so first we must understand what is the STR. Okay, STR stands for short terms renters. Okay, so how you actually determine this SDR is based on the rental's duration and the purpose of renting. So rental durations, I think this will be about couples of months or couple of days compared to the long-term rentals, whereby it's about 12 months. Okay, in Malaysia. So short terms allow, okay, like the purpose for holidays or business purpose. This is why if you want to invest or you want to do some short term rentals business, I think the best location for you to choose will be those who maybe the CBD area or the tourist area, okay, tourist zone. So why SDR? I think most people, if you want to get the high rental of returns, I think short-term rental can give you a better, okay? Besides that, there's more flexibility, whereby maybe a couple of months, if you want to use it by your own, actually you can stop renting out and you can use by your own if you're not operative like any operators, if you manage by your own. So it's more flexibilities compared to long-term rentals. And of course, this is higher rental income because I think per days in Malaysia is also recently I think I do a research on Ipoh, or the average will be about 250 per day or per night. So it is quite high rentals. Okay, that is for 2 rooms. Okay, so that's damage to property is because of the mostly I think people will stay for a few days compared to long-term renters. They might use your electric items and other thing wear and tear, so they more damage to your units compared to the short-term renters. Okay. So can you Airbnb your condo? I think this is one of the main concern people asking. Can or cannot? People say, hey, some people say can, some people say cannot, because you're in the condo, you're in the residential and things and that. But can you do it? Okay, maybe I think those who are here, do you mind to type can or can't? Okay, can you type in the comments that is it we can do it in condo? Okay, what is his opinion? Okay, can or cannot? Maybe you can type in the comments so that we can discuss together. Okay, for information, there are no federal law that states that you can't. So means yes, you can. Okay, you can use your units in condo use as a Airbnb unit. Oh, there's a typo there. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, but this is something that you must know as well. Oh, Airbnb is legal in most states. So for information, I do some summary on that. Okay, in Sabah, whereby you can see Sabah, if you want to do the short-term renters, okay, so you have to do some things, follow their DBKK. Okay, this is why they have a guidelines for Airbnbs. Okay, in Sabah. If not, they will become illegal, or they can fine you on that. So what you need to do is first, you need to apply and seek approval for, they call it login house license to operate. Then, so you must based on the zone of commercial misuse only, whereby commercial misuse only, whereby is most like the mixed development. So mainly will be service apartment or SOFO. Okay, you reduce that, but you can't do it in condominium because condominiums is under the residentials, whereby you can't use as an Airbnb business or short-term renters. So this is how in Sabah. So of course they need to comply with the fire safety requirement as well. Okay, so this is what happened in Sabah. So those you want to invest in Sabah, please take note on that. So another area in Penang recently, okay, on the 28th of April, whereby they come out a statement from the states, whereby they plan to do ban the short-term renters on it. Okay, but for now, there are not really a clear guideline that's come out that how they're going to ban it and how they're going to do that. But for your information, what happened in Penang now is the city councils of Penang, MBPP, okay, so they do fine on some of the short-term renters hosts, okay, so that what you need to do is because it's on the trade, business, industrial, because they're doing for the business, okay, so this is why you need to do something for your safety, for your, in order for you to not get the fine. So you need to get a license. Okay, you need to register a business, where it's also better for you because you're running a business. So you have a company on that, you register as a business, then you can do a better, proper tax planning. So it's good for you also. Okay, so please do so if you want to do Airbnb business or short-term rental in Penang. You might register a company and run all these fields property under you. Okay, so short-term rental is also in Penang, they only allow 75, means the residents must 75% of them must means that JMB or the MC, they need to agree in order for you to run the business over there. So this, you have to be taking note on that. I think more and more people think residents in high rise or those SOTA, they have come more actually district of people to do the short-term rental on their units. So if you want to invest, you want to make sure that whether this condo or this service apartment or others are actually allowed for you to do the short-term rentals. Okay, what about KL? So I think the building management can stop short-term rentals. That is where you can see on the MIA. So, and this have been written about actually in the house rule. Okay, so actually DPR are not stopping you from doing that, but the thing is you must get the house rule must allow you to run as an Airbnb or short-term rentals in the units, whereby you can see on these, I think the cases before, or whereby the result that actually the host actually been fined because of they are running a short-term rental inside the condo, because house rule never been not mentions they allowed them to do so. Okay, so this is how when you want to do investment in short-term rentals, you have to make sure is it written in the house rule. Okay, I believe some of the condo recently the new launch, actually they did already mention inside the house rule. So it's very safe if you buy those projects whereby you have no issue later. Okay, because why you have to pass the resolutions whereby 75% of the, I think the resident have to stop it if you want to change or to ban the Airbnb business inside the condo. So this is why you need to check. Okay, better. My advice is better. You double check. Okay, because if you the purpose for you to buy as a short-term rental suddenly cannot do it, then I think you might get a loss on that. Okay, so for the summary on that. I can make the three stated like Sabah. Okay, you can see over here, just like we mentioned before, illegal to operate without the license, whereby this is more straight in Sabah. Okay, but in Penang recently, they not yet have any regulation come out yet, but you need to register under the business, okay, for to running this Airbnb business. For DBKL is legal to operate, but you have to refer to the house rule, the building management, okay, whereby they allow you to do that. Okay. In fact, okay, if you not follows the house rule whereby they can do what? Actually, they can impose a fines on 200 ringgit by law, okay? But example, they can't charge you on the daily. Example, they say they found out that you're renting out this unit 5 days, okay, out for this. They cannot fine 200 times 5 days means 1,000. No, the maximum actually they can fine on you is 200. So people, oh, then it's okay, right? Because I can rent out to people, then I get 500, 200, I still can take inside the cost to running it. Okay, but don't forget that is what the court actually can stop you on doing so by prohibit you for operating Airbnb for at least 7 days. So how many times you need to go to the court and settle this? I think it will be very, very troublesome, right? If you're really doing that. So this is my, I think my recommendations, also my advice. So if you really want to buy, invest actually a unit for, especially in the CBD area or in the tourist spots for short-term rental purpose, make sure the property they purchase, okay, not it's really follow the guidelines that written in the every state, because federal government haven't have any federal law on this to control yet until this moment. It's based on the states. Okay. Okay. So you can see some of the things I think we come up. I think this is one of it in 𝙬, I think 𝙬S actually in Penang, whereby they also have an issue on this. Actually, the resident been banned for them from doing the homestay, short-term rentals, and also this is a marked service residence. So whereby they also banning the resident to prohibit for them to do the short-term rentals. And I think another 2 Singaporean Airbnb hosts being found guilty unauthorized short-term rental in the Netherlands. So there's more and more, I think this scheme will be coming out in the futures. More residents, they want, I think those who mostly, majority of them are buy for own stays. They definitely they don't like people to come in and out for short-term rentals. This is how, again, my advice is very, very have to make sure that your units, okay, they are actually inside the house rule. They say they are allowed you to do that. And the best actually is buying the commercial titles, whereby it's a so forth, because it's mostly used for commercial usage. Okay, so this is today's sessions. I think it's very straightforward and easy. And if you have any questions on that, okay, so do I think welcome to share, I think your opinions. Okay, the comments inside the comment box, so that actually if I can help you to answer that. Okay, any questions so far you want to ask? You can comment on that. So do follow our, I think, Telegram channels, whereby I think you can get the latest update on our sharing sections. I think every Thursday we have, and also we update some of the property knowledge in the Telegram channels. So please follow the comments that we share in the comments there, so that you can get the latest information on that. Okay. So last but not least, and this is the last thing I want to mention again, please make sure you buy a properties. If you buy something in like commercial under HDA service apartment and all this, please make sure the house will do allow you to doing the short-term rental. If not, you really put yourself in the risk in the futures when the JMB or the MCs in the future they ban you for doing that. Then the purpose of the rental that you calculate before, they will be different, okay? Because at current moment, the highest rental is still on the short-term renters, okay, as compared to the long-term renter. Okay, so today my sharing is until here. So thanks for coming, everyone. So I do hope that this video and this short sharing on this today can help you to make a better decision on buying a house. Okay, thank you everyone for coming tonight, and do have a nice holiday. Okay, thank you everyone. Good night. Have a nice day. Bye.